the halfway point where you've seen half the comedians. We got the next half coming up immediately. This guy is a dear friend of mine. And, seriously though, between you and me, I think this guy can win it all. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Chris Coleman.
My dear, dear friend, Paulo, he dressed up for tonight, didn't he? It looks fabulous. Oh my God, it's so great to be here on such a historic night for Comedy Deathmatch 2007. How are you all doing? Having a good time so far? What a fantastic looking audience. And when I say audience, I mean you, man. and these guys, they decided to go out to Soho for dinner and see a little comedy on the side. Oh man, it's fantastic to be here. This is so great. And I want to thank you all personally. I won't do it one by one because that would take my time. But for coming out and supporting us, and also for helping me to celebrate my 49th birthday tonight. Thank you all so much. Hey, did you ever go to a restaurant and tell them it was your birthday when it wasn't? Just to get the free cake? Yeah, me too. It's not my birthday today. I just said that to get the free applause. But I did turn 49 recently. I did. And I got some lovely, lovely presents. My wife gave me the best present ever, the gift that you just want to get over and over. Pity sex. Pity sex. It's especially good, you know, on your birthday because that's the day they can't really turn you down. And it becomes so much more valuable with time since it's the only sex you get. Yeah, and she got me some other great presents. Now, some of you may have seen that I brought these out, but no, this is for the competition tonight. You see, I don't know if you know, but we're being judged on 3 different categories. The first is originality, and the second is audience reaction. Thank you all; you've been great so far. Keep up the good work. Keep it up. And I think the third category is where I really have the competition sewn up because none of the other guys brought any stage presents. And now we know the level of the competition. Now that that's established, shall I continue? They're saying no. But she did. She got me a lovely hammer. She got me a hammer. Now, a hammer, that's one of those gifts that just keeps on giving, right? I mean, when a woman gives a man tools for his birthday, it's a lot like a man giving a woman lingerie for hers. Neither one is particularly for the recipient. When she gave me that hammer, it was like she was saying, honey, I love you, but get off your lazy ass and do something. Which, come to think of it, is a lot like what it says when I give her lingerie. But this hammer, it's terrific. It's really terrific. It's heavy, it's huge. It's got this great big head. It's got this claw. It looks just like my mother-in-law. And now I know why the only sex I get is pity sex. But, and the best thing about it is made in China. But it's not fake. No, 100% lead. Have you been reading the paper about the fakes that have been coming in? Because we've had so many fakes lately. It's just crazy. Not so long ago, somebody imported 100,000 cans of fake dog food. And I wondered, what was in those cans that made it fake? Because dogs eat anything! Oh, man. A friend of mine bought a Rolex watch. He said, Chris, it's great. You have got to get one. It's just like a real Rolex. It costs $100. just like a real Rolex that a week later turns your arm green. Which is perfect, just in time for Halloween. I wondered what brand that was, and then I thought, oh, must be the Rolex Submariner. Oh, you got to think on that one a little bit. Submariner, water green. Oh, I got it, okay. But, you know, it's not just dogs that eat fake stuff here. You could be eating fake bird's nest soup or fake shark's fin, which is good for the shark. Yeah, you could have fake abalone. I don't know how they make it. Maybe they take a shell and just sneeze into it. And you could be eating fake buns, or your girlfriend could have fake buns, or fake boobs. She might fake her orgasm. But that's only fair because you might fake your erection. Unless your Viagra is fake. And afterwards, you might smoke a fake cigarette, which is okay because we have a fake smoking ban. And that's why we breathe fake air. You know, it was bad enough in Hong Kong when it's just so crowded you have to push through the crowds to get anywhere, but now you also have to push through the air. You could buy your girlfriend a luxury apartment that's actually a tiny flat at the top of a gigantic complex, and it advertises itself with a photograph of a chateau in France. Is it any wonder that at the most expensive piece of real estate in Hong Kong, the top of the peak, what do we have there? A wax museum. And of course, the biggest fakes of all, we had a fake election for a fake chief executive who just held fake consultations so that we could enjoy fake democracy. Now, some people get very, very angry at me when I say that, but it's okay because, hey, I'm an American. You just make up your own joke there. No, we've had our own experience with fake democracy. You see, I offer my thoughts not as criticisms, but as advice. And I think the first advice I'd give to Hong Kong is change that slogan, not Hong Kong live it, love it, but Hong Kong live it, fake it. Even our real stuff seems fake. The Nong Ping 270. Disneyland Junior, where the entire park is a small world after all. Oh, man. And we had a perfectly good Star Ferry Pier, didn't we? Until they knocked it down and built a fake one. And then they knocked down the Queen's Pier and they put it in storage. Now, I don't know about you, but my flat is tiny. Where the hell in Hong Kong do you store a pier? The Space Museum. But hey, you know why they knocked down those piers? Because our chief executive wanted to be able to say that Hong Kong was without pier. Now, I used to tell that as a joke, but after his comments about democracy and the Cultural Revolution, I'm not so sure. Okay, well, you know, in Hong Kong, to be a monument, you only have to be 50 years old, and I'm 49, so I got one more year. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my time. Thank you all very much. Chris Coleman. Chris Coleman.